One thing a narcissist, DL man, or an avoidant will do is called
a man will trick you into chasing him.
Here's how you know you're being emotionally manipulated.
How to spot emotional manipulation before it destroys your self-esteem.
One thing that I'm surprised I have not talked about is negging. And one thing a narcissist, DL man, or an avoidant will do is called negging. This is something that Robert Greene, the author of The Laws of Seduction or The 48 Laws of Power, more popular, something that he writes about and explains. Narcissist, avoidant, and DL man will do this because they are so fucking insecure and they will try to bring you down to their level. Negging is when you create an insecurity in someone or you point out an insecurity that someone has. So if you're on a date and a man points out that they don't like the shirt that you're wearing because it's too bright, that then creates a need for approval. This is why I say men become the heroes and the villains in the relationship. Because he pointed out that insecurity, he could then come save the day with saying how it brings out your eyes and it does make you look really pretty. You notice this and it's constantly coming up. It's a form of emotional manipulation. Doing this to make you feel insecure, to bring you down to their level. You're doing it to keep you confused so you could keep chasing clarity. And the biggest one, to keep you chasing them for their approval. Negging is just a way to try to get you to feel just as insecure as your partner does.
Men expose dark manipulative tactics they use on women. So guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about the dark manipulative tactics men use in controlling and manipulating women. So if you are coming across us for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button. Drop your opinion in the comment section, guys. Let's dive in.
You know, I just thought of something. You know, this level of manipulation that a person unlocks when they're about to get dumped. Like when they're about to get dumped or they've been caught maybe cheating or whatever. You know, you know, when a guy maybe caught cheating and he's just gonna like go to his vault and dig up the most saddest shit ever that he has ever went through, or he's gonna manufacture the story. You know, that you're leaving me, like everybody has been leaving me. Like, ever since my grandma died, like, I've been losing people. And I only thought you the one for me. Like, I really thought you the one who's going to stick around. I know I've messed up, but we can still fix this. You can't leave me right now. You know I love you, baby. I love you so much. Like, do you think, like, I would have introduced you at home and, like, told my mom about you if I didn't love you? Like, I didn't care. I know I messed up, but, like, you know, like, you're my everything. Like, my whole family knows about you. Like, you know, my dad also left me and, like... I didn't want to have the cycle of not having a partner like my mom, you know, like my mom always like been alone. And I was so sure that you were going to change that with me. But yeah, you want to leave me. But I always knew that you want to leave me. I always knew. You know, like when I was 7, like I had a dog. My grandma bought me a dog, which was my best friend. And one afternoon, the car ran it over and I lost it. And ever since I haven't been okay because I kept on losing people and I lost my best friend, my puppy, you know. It was so young. And now I have trust issues. I can't hold on to people because I always think they're going to leave me. And I self-sabotage sometimes a lot. And I thought you were going to leave me too. So that's why I keep on doing this. I'm sorry. Ever since my dog left me, bro, like when I was 8, it has been hard for me. Like, you know, my grandma also passed, you know. Like, it has been hard for me. And now you also want to leave me? Like, I guess I was meant to be alone. Like, you know, I really miss my grandma because she never left me. Like, she was always on my side. And I truly thought you were the one for me and it's going to be on my side the whole time. I know I messed up, but like, you know.
And bro, they never forget to use suicide, bro. They never forget to use suicide.
So I guess I don't have anything to live for, you know. I might as well just kill myself because I have nothing to leave. You're leaving me, my grandma left me, and everybody has left me. Like, there's nothing left for me.
And then you're going to fall for it. And
I'm sorry, but like, there's nothing left for me, you know. Like you're my whole life. You're my everything. Like, you know, now you're leaving me. I might as well just kill myself, take my own life. I can't do this without you.
better. Ngoba if enevele she can't live without you, ufebeleni. But yeah, girls don't ask those questions. Instead, they have this compassion that they develop. They just warm up to you. Then she just shows how much she cares for you. She becomes so soft like a marshmallow. Soft and I believe in the bullshit that the guy is feeding him, because if he is truly saying that and he can't live without her, she was everything to him, then ufebeleni. Girls will never ask you that. They're like, but you know, babe, come down, we'll talk about this, we will fix things. Instead of fix what? You're the one who's telling You're telling me now that we're gonna fix things. How that I'm the one who wronged you? How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is another level of manipulation that people don't talk about, because how do we like spin it off like that? How? And the craziest thing is that, okay, une evidence. She saw everything. She saw the guy was cheating. But all of a sudden, that's your caution. But no, baby, it's fine. We will find a way to fix things. I know, Vele, things happen. I'm like, you're the one now testifying in your own case against yourself. I'm like, make it make sense. You are. No, guys, like that level of manipulation needs to be studied, because I don't know how guys always get away with it and how good they are with it also. I think I want to know. I want a second chance from you, babe. I want a second chance. Like, a second chance is all I need from you. Like, fun as coming in, but this is pool, man. You don't need to call this side, but this guy is actually crying. And then it works every time though. How I lie to you, it fucking works all the time. Like, you know what? When you know your girl's about to dump you, she's about to break up with you, always have that sad story like locked up in your vault that you're gonna unlock whenever she thinks of leaving you. Bro, she'll take you back. Even if it's gonna be a short while, but she'll take you back.
Boom. A lot of y'all been asking for it. Now I'm finna hit y'all with the advanced manipulation tactics that guys use. Number 1, cheating. Now, if he know how to play ball, he will manipulate you by cheating on you. Why and how? Why? Because, hell, he got to make sure that you really going to stay down with him. And how he's going to fuck around and cheat on your ass, then 9 times out of 10, you take his ass back, boom, you got manipulated. Boom, he going to keep cheating on your ass. Boom. Number 2, building relationships with your friends and or family. Now, twin, a guy that really know ball, he will build real relationships with your family and friends. Why? So, just in case y'all go through it or whatever, he will have leverage over you type shit. They can talk you into going back to him type shit. Number 3, only elite ball members can do this, but they'll fuck around and scope you out and figure shit out about you. Then when you get around them and shit, everything they do damn near matches with your interests. They already scope you out. They know what you like. They know the music you like, the fucking shows you watch and shit. Everything they fucking do resonates with that. And you will be like, damn, how the fuck, damn, you know everything I like? Yeah, he scoped you out. Yeah, I mean, it ain't really running game, but it's manipulation, I'm telling you.
How to spot emotional manipulation before it destroys your self-esteem. Ladies, the moment a man realizes he can shift your emotions is the moment he realizes that he can shape your choices. Here's the truth most men won't admit. If a man can get you to doubt yourself, he can control you. Because once a woman questions her own mind, she stops questioning him. His words are romantic, but his actions are strategic. Men who manipulate depend on one thing: you believing what he says instead of what he does. If his behavior is inconsistent, unpredictable, and only loving when he wants something, that's intentional. That's control disguised as connection. The silent treatment isn't a mistake, it's a tactic. He flips everything back on you because accountability exposes him. A manipulative man avoids responsibility like it's poison. He'll twist that story until you feel guilty for his behavior. Why? Because the more you take blame is the less he gotta change. He rewards you, but only when you're easy to control. Some men only become affectionate when you're giving them what they want. When you set a boundary, he withdraws. When you stand up for yourself, he gets cold. When you stop questioning him, suddenly he's sweet again. That's not love, that's training. If your confidence drops and your attachment grows, that's manipulation working. A secure man builds you up. A manipulative man breaks you down, then makes himself the only person that can lift you back up. Men target self-esteem because once they weaken it, they can shape what you tolerate. That's why this happens slowly, and why it's so hard to notice until you're deep in it. You're not crazy, you're not overreacting, you're just waking up. Peace and love. Like and follow.
One of the most important manipulation tactics you can master is telling someone that you don't normally do something or that you don't do something and then immediately doing that thing. Some women have been doing it for years, okay? Oh, I hope you're not expecting anything on the first link. Oh, I don't normally do this on the first date. Next thing you know, they're the slopness monster, okay? And how does that make the man feel? Great. He feels like he has the sauce. He feels like he's the chosen one. He feels legendary. Some men have been doing it for years too. Like, oh, normally I don't really have feelings like this, but like with you, It's different. How does that make her feel? Okay, special. Like she has the sauce. Like she's legendary. Like she's all that in a bag of chips. Not only does it make them feel special, but oftentimes it will lower their expectations. Like one of my personal things is I don't like talking on the phone. I usually don't talk on the phone. You know, I never really FaceTime people like that, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm doing it. They don't expect it from me too often because I told them I don't normally do it though. Me FaceTiming them as little as I do, they're like, oh my gosh, like, I must be great because he's FaceTiming me at all. He must really like me. I might, or I might not. They'll never know. You can also do this with negative things to have the opposite effect. Like one of the things I tell women is, oh, I usually don't block women. You know, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like for me to block a woman, I'd have to really not be messing with her. I really have no interest at all, just not care about her at all anymore. Next thing you know, we get into an argument. I need to secure the social upper hand. I block them mid-typing bubble. In their mind, they start tweaking. Sometimes I just block them at random times. So they think to themselves, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. What did I do? Things like this is a key part of any manipulation, all right? And it's also a key part of the book, 100 Lies to Tell Your Significant Other, coming to you.
Do you want to hear a disgusting secret that men use to cross your boundaries? And I know I'm going to get in trouble for this video, so I don't know how long it will be up for, but you need to know this information. Now, what is it? Men who really want to manipulate you, really want to cross your boundaries, they will actively work to knock out your support structures. So they will turn your family to be like, why do they always say that to you? Do they really love you? They'll start knocking out your friends. If you used to go to book club with your friends, suddenly all your friends are bad people. And he's the only one that really knows the truth. He's the only one that you can really confide in. He will spike your emotions. He will make you feel great. And then will constantly distance the other people from your life. Now, once he's got all of those people distanced, all of the people, none of them have your best interest in mind now. He will start to manipulate you. He will start to ask for horrendous things. You must watch out for these people. And a great telltale sign, aside from what I just listed, is do they have a lot of old friends in their life? Because these narcissists, these manipulators, they cannot keep people around because they constantly burn people. So you'll notice these people tend to like move cities a lot. You don't ever really meet any of their friends. And if you do, they're all very surface level.
The most dangerous weapon a manipulator uses is a compliment. Here's how. A manipulator makes you feel not enough, not attractive enough, not successful enough. And when you start breaking, they throw you a lifeline, a small compliment, a moment of approval, and that's the trap. You become addicted to their approval. Their validation becomes your oxygen. And before you know it, you're not living for yourself anymore. You're living for them.
A toxic person will go out their way to manipulate you. And if you don't know what it looks like, here's a clear sign of it. Have you ever been in a situation where this person is 100% absent from your mind? So you could be planning a fun day out with your friends where the only thing you worried about is having a good time. Or you could be locked in with yourself and you in a no communication situation where the only thing you worried about is living your life to its fullest potential. And this person reaches out to you and tries to communicate with you solely to start some shit. Solely to be on some toxic shit because they know for a fact that the moment that they hang up the phone, the only thing you'll be thinking about is them. That's called possessiveness. That shit is sick. That's what you call a motherfucker just bothering you just because they want to bother you. They don't even have no clear point of why they're reaching out to you. They just want to be on your mind. Don't let a motherfucker fuck with you like that. Lock in with yourself.
So guys, let's take some comments. The first person here said, no matter what way I express myself, it's an argument. So I just become silent until I'm like, yup, that's all. Why the second person here said, what about a person that when you tell them what they are doing wrong and they always turns it around and tells you what you are doing wrong? And this third person here said, in other words, it's gaslighting. Guys, you see the second comment that said that, what about a person that when you tell them what they are doing wrong and they flip it around, now they are not using that opportunity to tell you what you are doing wrong. Guys, that is the biggest manipulation. Whenever I hear that kind of complaint, what comes across my mind is that, are you trying to blame me now for your action? Are you trying to twist it now and put the blame on me? Like, are you trying to say that I am the reason for your action? Like, what do you mean? Of all the time in the world, you chose the time that I am complaining that what you did to me is not good, to tell me now that I am also at fault in this particular, like, I don't understand. So guys, that is manipulation. Anyway guys, let's continue.
A man will trick you into chasing him. This is how he does it. When you first meet him, he will be everything you need him to be. He'll check every box, he'll be your knight in shining armor, and he'll create the illusion that you two are actually moving forward and building a real connection. Once he realizes that you're attached, that's when he'll drop this line on you. I'm not really looking for a committed relationship right now. I still have some work to do on myself before I'm ready. You won't leave because you're still emotionally attached. You will make yourself available, accessible for him at his convenience, hoping that when he's finally ready, okay, he will choose you. But that rarely happens. Many of you spend years chasing that man, hoping that once he sees your value, your worth, how hard you've worked, how much effort you've given him, that he'll reward you with a commitment. You will be disappointed because in most cases, that's not going to happen.
Manipulation tactics to use on a healed individual. This is method 13, invalidating their feelings. You can use this like at any time. The major difference between me and Goody is I will never validate their feelings, okay? Because that only leads them to believe that their feelings are valid and like okay, which, you know, let's face it, they're not, right? I'd personally say one of my most important pillars is to invalidate their feelings, okay? Like just starting with little things. Like they're like, oh my gosh, it's so cold outside. I'm like, no, it's not. Making them question themselves already. If you make them feel like they're right, even about little things, they will start approaching certain situations as if they're right and it's okay for them to feel that way. And that's not what we want. What we do want is when they have problems with us is for them to approach us like, hey, look, I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but like, I'm crying about this, when. That way we can be like, oh, you are tripping about this, XYZ. That's when the gaslighting comes in. But it won't even be gaslighting because they already don't believe in themselves. The thing about invalidating their feelings, though, is you have to use some finesse when you do it, okay? Otherwise, they're going to get suspicious and question you. So when they're telling you some nonsense you no longer want them to believe is true, you kind of got to look at them like, like you're trying to understand what they're saying, but it's just completely not making sense because they're a nonsensical human being. This is another reason you should isolate them from their friends and family, because if they talk to their friends and family about the situation, then they're going to come to the conclusion like, oh my gosh, wait, I'm not tripping. It's this person. It's their fault, okay? But if you separate them from that, they're not going to have anybody to talk to, so it's just going to ruminate between y'all two, and you're going to have control over the situation. Another thing you want to do is make sure they think that you're smarter than them. One of the ways you can do this is by actually being smarter than them, which would be ideal. But another way you can do this is by playing them in mobile chess, okay? When you play them in mobile chess, you let them go first. And when they make a move, you go into chess.com, go against the hardest bot you can, and input the same move, and then copy the move that the chess computer puts in. That way you're completely demolishing them in chess, a game of wits. Now granted, I would like to apologize to the game of chess because I know that's the most disrespectful thing you can do. But if it's what you need to do to ensnare them, it is 100% worth it. The name of the game is making them feel like they're not good enough. But you yourself, you're gonna be like, nah, you're like pretty good. You're like pretty cool. So they feel like they're gaining a bit of confidence from you, but really you're zapping all that confidence from them, okay? That's why it's important to do these things. Like just make sure.
One of the most dangerous manipulation strategies that I've ever seen is absolutely diabolical. It's when a person, when they first meet you, they make the experience negative. Right after the negative experience, they have something like, they apologize, they say something like, oh, well, I didn't mean to get off on the wrong foot, I made a bad first impression, can we try again? Then they introduce positive experience, almost like rewriting the negative to show that, oh, they're genuine, they weren't trying to get anything from you or won over on you because they were negative, they were their authentic selves. Then they caught themselves and started doing positive, treating you better. That kind of rewrites the human to realize, oh, I've seen a bad part of this person, they recognized it, and then they tried to do something about it. We kind of take that as human beings like somebody who's genuine. But it's a pretty good strategy, and you're only going to know it until you see it.
I used to teach my girls how to take a $1,500 an hour booking and turn it into a $15,000 overnighter. I did this by using some of the same tactics that certain types of men use on you to get you to fall for them. That guy that you fell for in under 2 weeks, the one that seemed like your perfect match, you didn't fall for him. You fell for the version of you that he reflected back to you. You didn't fall for that guy because he was so great, just like the clients didn't fall for my girls because they were so great, because they didn't know them. It's mirroring and projection. They project back to you your wants, your needs, your desires, your long-term plans, so that you attach to them, so that you think you found someone who finally gets you. Knowing this made my girls a lot of money because it's best for short-term relationships, because it's not authentic. If you're looking for something long-term, you really have to be cognizant of the manipulation tactics people use. If you want more content like this, drop me a comment below. I'm here for the comments.
If a man is doing this to you very early on, you must leave him immediately because he's going to destroy you. If a guy that you've just met, or even worse, haven't met, is sharing with you very personal traumatic stories, such as being cheated on, severe illnesses that he suffered in the past, or family tragedies, this is a sign that he's a master manipulator. Because he's trauma dumping you, oversharing personal information before it's appropriate to create a false sense of connection. Because then you'd be like, oh my god, I must be so special to him since he's sharing so much personal information with me. And before you know it, he's gonna start pulling back and start gaslighting you and making you doubt yourself. While there's a time and place to share vulnerable stories, it's definitely inappropriate to tell someone your whole life stories after 3 days. Just think about that. If you want more dating advice like this, go to the top of my page. I've got some resources for you.
I'm going to tell you the 5 manipulation tactics men use on women and then tell you how to handle it. Number 1, he will twist reality. He will say things like, you are imagining things. You are too emotional. That's never happened. That's not confusion. It is strategy. Stand firm in your memory and feelings. You don't need his permission to trust your own mind. Number 2, he's going to weaponize guilt. Suddenly your boundaries becomes betrayal. He will say things like, after all I've done for you, you don't care about me. That is emotional pressure, not love. Don't fall for it. Keep your boundaries strong. Number 3, he will sell you dreams he has no intentions of fulfilling. He will talk about marriage, children, family, so fast. Pause. Watch what he does and not what he says. Number 4, he uses jealousy as a way of controlling you. He starts monitoring where you go, what you do, what you wear, who you talk to. It may sound like concern, but no, that is control. Keep your life full. A secure man will fit into your world, not try to shrink it. Number 5, he becomes the victim. He will say things like, you made me do it, you're accusing me, or you're making me the bad guy. He's dodging the truth by drowning you in guilt. Bring his focus back to his actions and not your reaction. I'll see you again.
Some men will not come directly to tell you that this is what I want. You will see them indirectly telling you, like maybe complimenting other women, or when maybe you guys are watching TV, you see him say, oh, this is what I like, this is what, oh. So indirectly he's telling you that this is what, or this is how I want you to do, this is how I want you to be like. Well, anyway, guys, there are different manipulative tactics that men uses on women. You just have to be wise. You just have to be sharp. You just have to know that this man is manipulating me.
There are men that will over communicate and overshare so that when they start lying to you, the lies seem like the truth. There are men that will over communicate and overshare so that when they start lying to you, the lies seem like the truth. Please keep up, okay? Hi, my name is Tasia. I'm a confidence and dating coach, and I teach women how to control their emotions so that their emotions don't control them. Let me show you what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound like over accountability, okay? They're going to be like, yes, in my marriage, I could have been a better husband. There were times where I stepped outside of my marriage because my needs weren't being met. There were times where I felt starved out in my marriage, and instead of being mature and working it out with my wife, I stepped outside of my marriage. In my past relationship with my ex-girlfriend, okay, there were things that she needed from me that I was not emotionally mature enough to handle, and because of that, I ended up lying and cheating and was deceitful. He is going to have more accountability than a nigga that's been in therapy for half of his fucking life, okay? And let me show you how it's going to manifest in your relationship. When you ask him, baby, who is this girl that's always in your likes and your stories and she's always commenting on things? Do you know her? Is that a girl you used to talk to? Who is this girl that keeps calling you 11:30 and past when your phone is on do not disturb and you keep ignoring this person's phone call? Who was that girl when we went out to dinner that you stepped off to the side? Who was that girl? Baby, what that ain't even nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, oh, you know, it just seems kind of weird that this person just keeps popping up. You know what he's gonna say to you? Why would I lie to you? Keep up now. Why would I lie to you when I've told you everything about me? I've told you where I've made mistakes. I told you when I lied and shit. I told you that I never wanted to be that person anymore. Okay, so when he actually starts lying to you, okay, you're not gonna be on your toes, okay? Because you're gonna feel like he has taken so much accountability and the lies are going to seem like the truth. But I'm gonna tell you this, baby girl, your intuition is spot the fuck. He fucked that girl. He's fucking that girl, okay? Now listen to me. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know, okay? And if I'm wrong, please put me out of business, because baby, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. My voice is going out. I don't feel well, and I would please put me out of business so I don't have to show up on this internet tomorrow.
Things men say that are actually manipulation tactics. So as we know, gaslighting is one of the most common forms of manipulation, and it's when they're denying your reality or your feelings. So they'll say things like, you're being too sensitive, or you're overreacting. Or when you question them about something, they'll say, That never happened. Oh, you're imagining things. Or I was just joking. Can't you take a joke? His goal is to make you doubt your perceptions or make you think you're overreacting. Control or guilt tripping. So making you feel guilty for setting boundaries or asserting your needs. So he'll say things like, after everything I've done for you, or are you just going to leave me like everyone else did? You don't care about how I feel. Or if you really loved me, you would... whatever they want you to do. Oh, you're so selfish for thinking about yourself right now. He's doing this to get you to comply with his desires and make you feel selfish or unkind for doing what you want to do. Future faking is promising a future together, so marriage, kids, stability, with no real intention of following through. He's just trying to keep you emotionally invested or manipulate you into staying. So he'll say things like, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. I see my whole future with you. Oh, we're soulmates. I just know it. Let's move in together, get married, have kids, and let's do it soon. He's just trying to get you emotionally attached quickly with unrealistic promises. Using jealousy as control and isolating you. So he'll be acting possessive, checking your phone, and limiting your social life. He's trying to isolate you and control your independence. So he'll say things like, your friends don't really care about you like I do. Or why do you need to talk to other people when you have me? I don't like you going out looking like that. Who were you texting just now? Or you're mine. He's trying to cut off your support system and create distrust. Playing the victim and deflecting blame. He'll say, you made me act like this. Or I can't do anything right with you. Oh, you always make me the bad guy. Or you're attacking me for no reason. You're the reason the relationship is falling apart. He's trying to shift the focus from his behavior to your reaction and making you feel responsible for his actions to avoid responsibility. Triangulation, so bringing a third person into the situation, saying things like, oh, my ex never did that, or my friends think you're overreacting. The goal is to make you feel insecure, jealous, or to question your value. Being dismissive or minimizing. He'll say things like, you're being dramatic, it's not that big of a deal. Why are you always so negative? You're making something out of nothing. Or why are you always nagging me? You always find something to complain about. He's trying to invalidate your concerns and emotions. Silent treatment or withholding affection. So of course he's not going to say much for this one, but he's going to ignore you, be cold, or be emotionally unavailable if you've upset him or after a bit of conflict. His goal is to punish you or regain control in the relationship dynamic.
I think it's so important to understand how men will either find your insecurities or create insecurities. Like when men are big on validating you off of your looks, like that's like their only way to compliment you is on your looks. And they literally will idolize you for your looks, like, and make their opinion so like important to you. Because if you think about it, if that's the only compliment you're getting, you're looking for that. Like, you're looking for their validation. And so what they will do is they will uplift, and then so after they establish that you need their validation, because that's one of the only validations that they're giving you is based on your appearance, they will kind of like start to critique you in little ways. Like, they will do stuff like lift your butt up and say, like, if your butt just sat up a little bit higher, you would be perfect. Or if you just had just a little bit more butt, like you just gained a little bit more weight, like you would be perfect. And so now you like, oh, like my man like girls with big butts, like I need to, maybe I need to like gain weight, maybe I need to try to, do something else. And then you gain the weight, and then he's just like, ooh, but your face is like your face card not the same as it used to be. Like, your face, you used to be so pretty, like you used to be so bad, like, oh my gosh, like. And then they'll start doing stuff like playing with your fat, squeezing on your stomach, but in a joking way. Like, they will do it in a joking way. And then when you don't feel right about it, you're not even used to being thicker because you was okay with yourself before they pointed that out. And now that you're thicker, you're like, like I don't even feel comfortable in my own skin no more. Like, and then my man not messing with it no more. Like, then he gonna start calling you insecure when you never initially had insecurities. It's like they gonna point out insecurities or they're going to create them. And it's so important to understand that manipulation tactic, because they can literally control you like that. Like, and just by labeling you insecure, just by writing you off as insecure, men get away with so many things. He can't keep his eyes to himself. He got wandering eyes. You know what that makes you? Insecure. He can't have eyes. He can't look. You see him scrolling and watching all these girls with BBLs shaking their butt. His TikTok feed and his Instagram feed is filled with women And he thinks it's okay because you're insecure. Like, you're insecure. He can't help what shows up on his feed. Like, he don't, even though feeds are literally designed to what you like to look at. Oh, he hugged a girl. Oh, you're just insecure. Like, he can't have friends. He can't like bikini pictures. Oh, you're insecure. Like, just by labeling you insecure, just by building an insecurity, he now has control. And anything you say is invalid because you're insecure.
This might be controversial, but faking your personality to get someone, or faking who you are to then get someone, is manipulative and abusive. Like, there's no other way to do that. If you are not the person you say you are, and I built my life off that person, and then you flip it and become somebody else and want me to accept you for you, is fucking bananas. But so many men do this. It's acceptable amongst them to be like, no, put on a front, put on a show, lie and say you're loyal, do what you gotta do to get her. And I'm like, and even that's abusive. You're getting access to my body off a false premise that I like who you are because of how you're treating me, but that's not genuinely who you are as a person. You have no integrity, you have no values, you have no understanding of virtue, but then you're presenting that you do and lying and manipulating me just to have access to my body. That is crazy that you think that's okay. And a lot of people honestly believe that that is what love is. That's not bananas to you?
When a man starts telling you, I like women that are this, I like this kind of women, I like these women that do this for me, that do that for me, that do this for me. When you are in that kind of situation, make sure you're not trying to convince him that, he should like something else. When he starts doing those things, the reason why he's telling you what he likes and he doesn't like is because he's trying to psychologically make you start changing your behaviors to become those things that he's saying. So while he's saying he likes these kind of women, that kind of women, you start talking about the kind of bags that you like, the kind of shoes that you like to wear. Tell him about how men spend money on you. Tell him about how men take you to this place, this shopping, that shopping. Make sure you're not, if a man tells you, oh, I like skinny girls, make sure you're not trying to bring, oh, well, that's from capitalism, that's fat phobic, that's you being fat. That's none of your business. Start talking about things that you like in a man. Start telling him how you like a man with a fat pocket. Because what they're trying to do is psychologically make you start conditioning you psychologically to be submissive to them. Be aware of the psychological tricks that men play when they start telling you what they like in women. Be very mindful and be very careful, because if you start talking about, oh, this, and you start lecturing them, you are little by little falling into that trap. It's either you exit and run, don't look back, or you start talking about the things that you want. And when you do that, they will shut up.
You'll be able to tell that you're talking to a manipulator by the types of questions that they ask. Because it is less of them trying to get to know you in the traditional sense, and more of them trying to size you up to see if you're going to be a good mark. They will ask a lot of questions around whether or not you have a support system, whether or not you have been primed for abuse or manipulation by other people in your past, and if you have any insecurities or vices that would allow you to be easy to manipulate. And the cadence of the conversations kind of give it away, because it's less of a back and forth ping pong and more of like a interrogation type of vibe. Like, they're asking questions, but it doesn't seem like, okay, we're talking as two people getting to know each other. It's like they're trying to figure out who you are and how to get into your mind. And they're trying to figure out how to mirror you so that they could get what they want from you in the quickest way possible. So if you figure out that I'm offering a lot more information than I'm receiving, or if every time I say something, it seems like they're just repeating back to me what I said, like all of a sudden now they're interested in everything I'm interested in, there should be some alarms going off. There should be some alarms going off.
Another manipulative way that men use on women is trying to talk her down, trying to make her look or feel worthless. Like, some men will go to the extent of saying that my ex, if you see my ex, oh, maybe if you are a lady that is average in height, he will go to the extent of saying that if you see my ex, she's so tall, she's so this, she's so beautiful. Like, it tries to bring you down, it tries to make you feel worthless, like trying to say that he's managing you, like you are not what you think you are. Like, there are different tactics men uses in manipulating women. Some will go to the extent of telling the woman that, oh, you want to go outside, is somehow there's no faithful men outside. Like, different thing. Maybe he cheated on you and you decided not to continue the relationship anymore. You will see him telling you that you think there's a faithful man out there. There's no faithful man out there. So he will go to the extent of trying to gaslight you, like trying to use some words on you that will that will instigate, or should I say inflict fear on you. Then you start thinking, oh, maybe I should just, maybe he might be like, he's trying to make you feel that, oh, if you, the decision you are about to take now is the worst decision, so you just have to rethink. So there are different manipulative ways men uses on women. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you agree with all these points that these ladies and these men gave here? If you agree, let me know at the comment section. And if you do not also agree, also let me know at the comment section. Let me leave you guys here till I come your way again next time, guys. Remember, bless and bye.